Good morning, and welcome to your morning cereal.
Okay, good morning and welcome to Tuesday. You did it. Congratulations. You survived another Monday, so pat yourself on the back for that and maybe treat yourself to a fresh pair of undies. Why? Because today is National Underwear Day. That's right, the mostly unseen, unsung item of your wardrobe. It gets a moment in the spotlight today. So just make sure you choose the right pair for tonight, because tonight is National Night Out. And that just happens to coincide with National Oyster Day. So, well, let's just go ahead and slide into today's quote like your favorite pair of sweatpants. Matt Damon once said, quote, "Sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage," end quote. In other words, you don't have to maintain courage for a long time. Sometimes monumental outcomes can come from monumental moments. I made that one up. All right, well, today's news, facts, and birthdays are for August 5th. We're going to start back in 1936. That's when American athlete Jesse Owens, he won the 200-meter dash in world record time at the time of 20.7 seconds. That was his third gold medal in the Berlin Olympics. Then moving up to 1957, that's when American Bandstand. It premiered on ABC, featuring some sick dance moves like the stroll, the bop, jitterbug, and the twist. If you're of a certain generation, you might remember those. I don't know, I remember more dance moves from Club MTV, if you remember that one. It came afterwards. Well, lastly, in 1998, the movie Saving Private Ryan, a World War II epic starring Tom Hanks and Matt Damon, well, it was topping the summer box office on this date. Well, happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. You share a birthday with Lolo Jones. She's a U.S. track athlete and actress. She's 43 today. Former New York Knick and frequently posterized by Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing, he's 63 today, and the late Neil Armstrong, astronaut, and the first person to walk on the moon, he was born on this date in 1930. Well, the number one song on this date back in 2002 was Hot in Here by Nelly. Now, this iconic party anthem was everywhere that summer. I'm sure you remember it, from club dance floors to teenage bedrooms. With a funky Neptunes-produced beat and Nelly's unmistakable draw, it not only topped the charts, but it also earned its place in pop culture with that unforgettable line, "It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes." Still a karaoke crowd pleaser and a frequent "This is my jam, girl" song. All right, well, let's go ahead and crack open today's book segment. We're diving deeper into Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And today we're highlighting Habit 4, Think Win-Win, with a focus on the subchapter entitled Relationships. So Covey emphasizes that all win-win strategies are rooted in strong, trust-based relationships. Covey says, quote, "Without trust, the best we can do is compromise. With trust, we can create synergistic solutions," end quote. Now, this reinforces the idea that the quality of any agreement is only as good as the relationship it's built upon. Now, Covey argues that effective interpersonal leadership, it depends on understanding and nurturing emotional bank accounts. Remember we talked about that? Now, the metaphorical savings of trust built through consistent acts of kindness, integrity, and mutual respect. Deposits include keeping promises, genuine listening, and clarifying expectations, right? Withdrawals were broken promises, disrespect, and dishonesty. Now, Covey reminds us that trust can't be faked or microwaved, okay? Quote, "You can't talk your way out of problems and behave yourself into them," end quote. It takes time and effort to build trust, but only a moment to damage it. In the workplace or at home, investing in relationships is not a soft skill, it's a strategic one. Now, what stands out in this chapter is Covey's call to balance courage and consideration. Effective people don't shy away from expressing their needs, but they do so while deeply valuing the other person's perspective. It's this mature interdependence that allows win-win agreements to thrive. All right, here's your takeaway. Whether you're negotiating contracts, parenting teens, or coordinating dinner plans, prioritizing relationships over ego pays long-term dividends. Okay, if you want sustainable success, build the relationships first. The relationships will follow. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this Tuesday's edition of Morning Cereal. So whether you're jamming to Nelly or just pulling on your best pair of undies, remember, small amounts of bravery add up to a lot of bravery. It's kind of like how small fire makes big fire. Well, thanks for waking up with us today. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and as always, have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Cereal podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.